Seeing is believing, or is it still? With generative AI and deepfake technology, anyone, not just professionals, can now create highly realistic, deceptive content at minimal cost. What started as a novelty is now a powerful, accessible tool, one that threatens the integrity of information and the public's ability to know what's real. For organizations, the risks are rising fast. This threat isn't speculative. It's already here, and it's accelerating.
It got me thinking about my full-time employees and their ability to survive on $8 an hour in New York City. And foremost in all of our minds has been the loss and the grief felt by the people of Orlando.
Deepfakes and AI-generated disinformation are now being used to push fake investment schemes, promote fraudulent crypto platforms, and spread unauthorized endorsements, all by faking the voices and faces of public figures.
Deepfakes can capture real people's facial features and vocal patterns to depict them saying things they never said.
This is a deepfake example of what is possible with powerful computer and editing.
So, Professor, we've been wrestling with misinformation and disinformation for a while. What's the additional harm from artificial intelligence and the use of deepfakes with respect to the matter of just truth?
They're getting hyper-realistic, and the technology that enables us to make them is, spreading far and wide.
These videos are convincing, mimicking celebrities, politicians, and they trick people into giving up money, credentials, or sensitive information.
Here's something you might have seen before on your social media feed.
On artificial intelligence.
A deepfake of the National's Ian Hannah-Mansing that seems to be selling cryptocurrency.
Our experts saying at some point it might be hard for people to know what is real and what isn't.
Welcome to the era of visual disinformation. Deepfakes and synthetic media blur the line between what's real and what's not. Unlike traditional cyber attacks, these aren't breaches of your firewalls. They're breaches of perception. They target your company, your brand, and your leadership with carefully crafted content that hijacks identity, distorts messages, and undermines credibility. These aren't just online hoaxes. AI-driven impersonations have already tricked employees into authorizing transfers and disclosing confidential data. This is a corporate governance issue, one that needs to be factored into risk management frameworks, employee training, and incident response planning. Traditional cybersecurity tools aren't designed to detect this kind of manipulation. The convergence of AI and social engineering marks a fundamental shift in the threat landscape. Waiting to act could mean financial loss, reputational damage, or legal fallout. And the risks go beyond fake faces and voices. AI and visual disinformation are also being used to target companies through fabricated product videos showing supposed defects, fake corporate announcements or internal memos, false allegations around child labor, emissions or ESG failures, manipulated statements tied to earnings, layoffs, or market performance, coordinated narrative attacks designed to influence consumer behavior or even stock prices. In this new information environment, a single falsified clip or forged statement can ripple through markets, damage trust, and trigger regulatory scrutiny, all before the truth has time to surface. Let's look at what this looks like in the real world. Case study number 1, Hong Kong deepfake heist, 2024. A finance employee at a multinational firm in Hong Kong was tricked into transferring over $25 million during a video call with what appeared to be the company's CFO and executive team. The call was entirely fake. AI-generated deepfakes using publicly available footage were used to impersonate leadership in real time. It's one of the first known uses of deepfake video to successfully bypass internal controls and carry out a major financial theft. Case study number 2, Quantum AI/Canadian media cloning. A deepfake scam campaign used fake news clips, AI-generated videos, and fabricated articles featuring cloned Canadian journalists and public figures to promote a fraudulent crypto platform. These videos mimicked the style and branding of real outlets like CBC and CTV, tricking viewers into believing the endorsements were legitimate.
Take this ad.
When you click on it, it takes you to a fake CBC News article, and it promotes a zero-risk digital currency. So yeah, Carney never promoted a get-rich-quick crypto scheme. That's the same tactic used by scams we've seen before, like Quantum AI, which flooded X with ads earlier this year.
The scam reached thousands before takedown, exposing a major vulnerability in how media identity can be hijacked. The risk is multidimensional. This threat cuts across domains. Financial losses, legal exposure, and regulatory scrutiny, long-term reputational damage. Reputation isn't just a communications issue, it's a strategic asset. And in many cases, it's the most valuable thing a company has. Most organizations are prepared for phishing attacks, ransomware, and data breaches, but few are ready for the next wave. AI-generated video calls from fake executives, synthetic voice messages that seem internal, viral disinformation that spreads faster than the facts. What can be done? So what's needed? Raise awareness at every level of the organization. Adopt AI-powered content verification and monitoring tools. Track your organization's digital narrative in real time. Build incident response plans for media manipulation. And above all, treat this as a board-level issue. Visual disinformation is not a future threat. It's a present, strategic one. In the era of synthetic media, trust is not a given. It must be monitored, defended, and treated like any other critical asset.